Hey guys, my name is Lilly and today I would like to make another news video coming from Europe. And today especially I want to start with an article coming from Germany. New generational contract. A famous German economist is calling for compulsory service for pensioners. It's no joke, it's real. Economist Fratscher advocates for a compulsory social year for all pensioners. Fratscher, the president of the German Institute for Economic Research, is calling for a new intergenerational contract. The economist suggested that all retirees be required to complete a full year of social service in the future. The older generation needs to be more involved in society, for example in the social sector, but also in defense. The Bundeswehr could benefit from the technical skills of many retirees. Why shouldn't we utilize them, especially from people who were previously trained in the Bundeswehr? The discussion about reintroducing conscription often focuses on the younger generation. However, the young generation is already heavily burdened by the rising social security contributions and the effects of climate change. We need more solidarity among the elderly and the young. Can you imagine that, guys? So now they want a social year for pensioners in Germany. So after reading this article, I thought it was a joke, but it's not, and it's really incredible. So imagine you have worked 45 years of your life, paid into the system, paid your taxes for income taxes, VAT, social welfare, and then those politicians are demanding a compulsory social service for pensioners. It's crazy. I don't know what to say anymore. It's really crazy, and also I find it really disrespectful. How can you disrespect elderly persons when they have built Germany themselves with their own hands, you know, with their sweat and tears? So unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is not a joke. Alright, so before I continue this video, I want to let you know that actually YouTube is shadow banning my videos. YouTube is unsubscribing people without their consent from my channel. And because of the situation, I have to take up sponsors. And because of sponsors like Odenwolf, I can keep up my channel and bring you the news here from Europe. Odenwolf is a great company. It's a knife company. They make some really nice, affordable knives. And today I want to show you a couple of their products. So this is the W1. It's a really nice and very affordable knife. I believe this one costs around, is it 30 bucks? And with my discount code Lilly10, you will get this knife for even better price, 10% off. Then also the same knife here is available in different colors. Here we have the black finish, and it also comes with a tag lock sheath. And then the same knife is available with this sheath here, which is an outdoor sheath with the tag lock system. It comes with a small sharpening stone here and an integrated fire steel. So that's really cool for all of the survivalists out there. The only problem right now is that this model here is sold out. So if you want this model, then you have to wait. But the other two knives here are available. And also I will try out this knife at the end of this video, so if you're interested in that, make sure that you're sticking around. Alright, so next I want to read to you a couple of mainstream media articles coming out of German media itself. This article is saying, Germany's silent education catastrophe. Children are increasingly failing in the basic skills of reading and writing. Each repeat of a primary school year costs the taxpayer 8,400 euros. Germany's economy shrank more than expected in the second quarter, so the GDP fell by 0.3% in the second quarter. The national deficit is around 29 billion euros. In addition, the German government spent more money than it earned in the first half of 2025. Home ownership. The shattered dream of home ownership will cost Germany dearly. Home ownership as a savings goal is declining dramatically amongst citizens. Rising prices, high utility costs, and political interventions are causing many to abandon their dream of owning a property. The Chancellor of Germany is pointing out that Germany can no longer afford its current welfare state, as social security systems are headed for collapse. Bravo. Great. Awesome job. A lot of things have gotten more expensive in Europe, especially the driving license, which is around 2,000 euros right now. If you want to take the, I think it's a 3 weeks course, and then you have to make this exam, and then you get the driving license. And this course and everything, it's costing you now 2,000 euros. And when I was young, it was like 800 euros or something. So it's gotten really expensive, okay? So now in Germany, they are saying that the Bundeswehr is lacking new recruits. So now they think about making the driving license for free if you join the military service. So this is one way how you can convince young people to join the military. German mechanical engineering companies see their US business on the verge of collapse. The reason is tariffs on steel and aluminium. Because of the tariff chaos, a lot of private investors are now reacting and buying even more gold in Germany. Meanwhile, also Coca-Cola is rising their prices in Germany. Consumers in Germany may soon have to dig deeper into their pockets for Coca-Cola beverages. This year there will be a price increase again in September, and the company explained that mainly the reason for the price increase is energy costs and wages. And wages are really high in Germany. Also, a lot of people are now leaving Germany. Here they are saying they are experiencing a brain drain, and more Germans are choosing to leave Germany. 270,000 left the country in 2024, the highest number in years. Also, what a lot of people don't know is that if you leave Germany as a company, then you will be forced to pay an exit tax. So you cannot just take your stuff and leave with your company, but you have to pay another tax. Another article about part-time work. Germans want to work less. The Republic's chill mode is so dangerous. While the business community warns of a loss of competitiveness, a new survey shows that the majority of workers are even less willing to support the location. Now I want to continue with the news from Austria, which is my country. Unemployment in Austria has risen sharply again. So the figures show that compared to the end of August 2025 last year, we had a plus of 4.9% in unemployment rate. Here an expert is sounding alarm, threatening economic downturn. Government must act now. The government isn't picking up and the budget gap is widening. If the economy doesn't get going, economists fear tax increases will follow soon. Here they are saying that a modest life already costs 10,000 euros more. Extreme inflation is weighing heavily on Austrians' wallets, so altogether the price increase is almost 10,000 euros additional cost for a family of 4 consisting of 2 parents and 2 children. Alright, so this is the situation in Austria and in Germany. Honestly, I have to say it doesn't look good. I don't know when this will ever change. So it seems as if we are stuck in a deep recession for a longer period of time. Alright guys, so now I'm in the wilderness and I want to show you how the knife, the W1 here, is performing. And also Amy wants to say hello. Amy, what's up? Alright, so now let's try out the knife here. Actually, the knives in the sheaths are all the same, only the sheaths are different. If you need cordage in the wilderness, you either take your shoelaces or you dig for natural cordage for the roots of any kind of tree. So for the trap that I want to show you today, I only need a thin piece of cordage. Okay, next I want to collect a couple of straight sticks. This is a tile or stone that I found in the riverbed, and now we take our upright stick and place it here, but actually it has to be at the outside, otherwise the trap will not collapse. And then we take the other stick like this and put it up here. So this is how you would set the trap, but now we need another stick which reaches into here. Alright, so this is the Paiute deadfall trap. One of the most popular and most effective and fastest to make traps that you can make if you are ever in a wilderness survival situation. The most important thing is that the upright stick is outside of the trap, and then also this bait stick is attached to a toggle which is holding everything in place. And everything is held just by this little cordage here. So if an animal comes and wants to get the bait that you have put on a bait stick, it touches the stick and then it's trapped. Okay guys, so this is the Paiute deadfall trap. Really easy to make. It took me like 15 minutes to carve with this knife here. And I have to say, I really am in love with this knife. It's a fantastic bushcraft knife. So yeah, if you want to get this really great knife, then use the link in the description below. And don't forget to use my discount code Lilly10 and you will get 10% off on this already great price. Alright guys, so this is it for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned till next time.